So for this assignment, we had to read chapter 5 and 6 out of our textbook, um, and we took notes on specific things. And now I'm going to give some feedback on my notes that I took. For chapter 5, it really focused on numbers and teaching students to have a good number sense and knowing what numbers mean. It started off the chapter talking about classification and patterns. Classification is being able to order and develop grouping skills and organize information physically and mentally. And then patterns is master a skill. If you can master a pattern mathematically, you first have to be able to master it concrete. It's like 1, 2, 3 is a pattern. ABAB is a concrete pattern. Then it kind of went into the difference between rote counting and rational counting. Rote counting is just being able to count like 1, 2, 3, 4, but rational counting is being able to know what those numbers mean. Being able to know 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 is one thing, 2 is two things, and so on. I think another thing that I kind of took from chapter 5 was number sense, and this is having a well understood number or well understood meaning of numbers and multiple relationships amongst numbers. I think if students are able to find or really understand what numbers mean and what 5 means 5 of one thing, and they are going to be able to develop their mindset of math faster. 10 frames and how they can be used. 10 frames are a 2 by 5 array of squares, and they can help children better understand the relationships of numbers 5 and 10. What really stuck with me in chapter 5 was I really like the idea of doing a patterns activity with, if you were in a younger K through 3 class, of doing like clapping or stomping, like dancing, and including math in that with like they can say the numbers like 1, 2, 1, and they clap once, clap twice, clap once. I think that would be kind of a fun way to demonstrate patterns and get them to think about rational counting. For chapter 6, it really focused on place value. And then it started off with the 5 different stages of place value development, as you can see on the screen where I just highlighted. I think, and then it got into why are group activities important for students, and I think I liked what they said about it because it's the foundation for developing place value concepts. Grouping is an easy way to split up numbers and then really focus on what each number means and help kids grasp that concept. I also like that it gave examples of materials you can use to teach place value. We talk a lot about the base 10 blocks in class, but you could also use something simple that you see in every classroom, like a meter stick, and because there's easily recognizable numbers on a meter stick. I think, and the one other thing I wanted to talk about is it also talked about rounding and estimating and their difference and how they both can be used in a classroom. Other than that, I think I really enjoyed reading both these chapters and I learned quite a bit. So thank you for listening.